Tinubu have finally played a smart one on the Fulanis and the North in general. Because I see the situation where the lamentation is large. The lamentation is serious. They are now speaking up. But the question is, why is it that they were not speaking up when a Buhari did all he did his time? Because let me bring you some level of reaction that is trading the new arrangement, talking about the new service chiefs. This one is a tweet that came from Salako. He's saying, Tinubu ejecting all northern portfolios and replacing them with Lagos boys. I don't know what he means by that. He's also sinking billions of US dollar inside Lagos, mapping with retirement plans. It is his opinion anyway, but I want to say that when a Buhari was doing all of this, the North never saw any reason to speak up. So he go further to say that the North finally having a taste of their Buhari medicine. He concluded by saying 2025 to 2027 is the battle of scorpions and snakes. Let me bring you some other area. But what is the setting? That in Nigeria, we have a federal character that says that when you give a position, that it should reflect geographical spread. But I want to say that in Buhari's time, Buhari breached tenets of federal character. And he was appointing positions based on favoritism, based on regionalism. And each time people raised issues concerning his appointment, they were quick then to tell people that it is based on competence. And we were asking them, does it mean you only find competence in the North? But now, I think the North have realized that it was not good what Buhari was doing his time. But again, let us look at this one that comes from, it's a tweet that came from Masu Zafi. He said, Tinubu is gone. No North, no East. The urbanization of Nigeria has backfired too early. I don't know what is meant by this, but it is his own personal opinion. Going forward, let us try to set the record straight. Because we understand that under Muhammadu Buhari, these are some vital positions, particularly when it comes to security, that the Buhari never allow federal character to prevail. The issue of Chief of Army Staff came from the North under Buhari. NSA North, EFCC North, Defense North, Air Force North, Police North, Civil Defense Corps North, DSS North, NIS North, NIP North, Federal Road Safety Corps North, Fire Service North, NEMA North, Customs North. The major position he gave to the South under his watch were Defense Staff South, NIA South, Navy South. So you see that Buhari merely set stage for all of this. And as we have currently, someone will be complaining about what is happening. When Buhari was doing it, why is it that the North were not speaking up? They were comfortable with it because it favored them. Now, they have seen their match and they are complaining. I want to say that they must learn how to tolerate other people in power and that their quest to return to Aso Rock must wait until 2031. I say with every sense of responsibility because I understand that it doesn't matter, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter the opinion of the North. That tacit agreement that says that if you not govern for 8 years, they start to govern for 8 years must be respected, must be upheld. Because what we currently, everybody just finished 8 years. Tinubu is just doing the first 4 years. We understand that Tinubu is eligible to contest for another 4 years. And apart from Tinubu, we have other Nigerians from the southern part of the country who have indicated interest that they want to contest. Talking about someone like P2B, talking about someone like the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, who is currently being speculated to be nursing presidential ambition. It's not clear whether he will eventually contest because he has not come out clearly by himself to make that intention known. But from information from his close allies, his cousin, the former governor of Bauchi State, the current governor of Bauchi State, and Jerry Ghana is still what of PDP, in the case that he would definitely contest. Because Jerry Ghana made it clear that Jonathan will contest and that he will return to Aso Rock. But we are seeing some level of obstacle confronting even the Jonathan himself. Seeing that recently his governor, the governor of his state, talking about Do Regiri, resigned from PDP, though he have not officially decamped to APC. But all indication points to the fact that he is interested in going to APC. So maybe this past the reason they say the Tinubu is a master strategist, because maybe he want to preempt Jonathan to ahead of time destabilize his state. Because if the governor of his state is already in the ruling party, it's going to be a major setback for the man Tinubu, Jonathan himself. And we have equally seen a similar destabilization in Adamawa, where Atiku came from. A situation where the governor of Adamawa stripped Atiku of his title, talking about Waziri Adamawa. And of course, we know that Waziri Adamawa is the second highest position when it comes to traditional positions in Adamawa. So for the governor to do that, it's going to show that the man Tinubu may have strategized through that angle, because it is believed in some quarters, some school of thought having that Tinubu is the one that engineered it. And more so, as the man, Amadu Fintiri, of course, the governor of Adamawa State, rose at the back of Atiku to get that governorship position. So it beats all imagination where we start seeing the governor working against the interests of Atiku, because in no doubt, it is believed that stripping Atiku of that title has political undertone. Another issue has to do with where will Jonathan eventually contest? A PDP that is already emerged in crisis. We understand that he governed Nigeria under PDP in the past, and all indication points to the angle that he may want to even pick out the PDP candidacy. But the question is, a Wike who called the shot in PDP has made it clear that for the purpose of 2027, that he's going to work for his principal, talking about Senator Amebola Tinubu. So the question is, if a Wike is working for Tinubu and he's the one that called the shot in PDP, what's the guarantee that someone else, that is someone strong enough to challenge Tinubu at the pool, will pick that ticket? And even a Wike have clearly come out recently to say that Jonathan have not come out to tell you that he's contesting. So the question is, PDP as a platform is already in disarray. Seeing that even currently, their quest to have their national convention, to have a substantive national chairman is under threat. Seeing that even the man Wike have started speaking against the Ibadan convention. So what is the guarantee that even if they go ahead to have the convention, perhaps have a national chairman, that the likes of Wike will not drag the party to court to try to invalidate whatever came out of that process? And we have seen a Wike have an upper hand, whether litigation, whether by decision of political leaders in PDP. Because recently, even as the party stakeholders were not comfortable with the current chairman, who was before now acting chairman, talking about Damagun, but they were, before he knew it, they made him the substantive chairman. And it's someone that is loyal to Wike. If you look at the national chairman, national secretary of PDP, talking about Iwayao, who the stakeholders were vehement that they were not going to allow him continue as secretary. I think they picked Udoye in his replacement at some point. Even the governors within the under PDP platform were for Udoye. But the Wike maintained his ground. But as you have it, the party leadership have no choice. They endorse Iwayao. And we have made it very clear that the zonal chairman of PDP from Fossa East must not stand, and he have his own position on that. Even the zonal PDP chairman from South is his man. So the question is, if we can stand against that convention, going by his track record of having his way in every area of his interest in PDP, what is the guarantee that the PDP will eventually come out strong to have a Jonathan to pick his tickets. More so, as Iwika made it clear that for the purpose of 2027 election, that is going to work for his principal. Talking about Senator Amebola Tinubu. So I don't know how a Jonathan want to actualize his interest, but to have it will be is another factor. But the question is, Labour Party is already emerged in its own crisis, to the point that Julius Abure can be asked by a court of competent jurisdiction to stop parading himself as the chairman of the party. Even the ADC is not left out. We have the situation where we will now have all resigned members of ESCO members of ADC who are saying David Mark-led ESCO is not the authentic ESCO, and they have since indicated interest to drag. I think they have already dragged David Mark ESCO to court. So who know how the court will take decision regarding that? I don't want to say that it may end up the way of Zamfara State in the past. We understand that Zamfara have a very similar scenario where after an election, governorship election in Zamfara State, the case went to court, and the court ruled that the faction that gave the governorship candidate to APC in Zamfara State was not the authentic candidate, and as such, they nullified the election of APC and gave the mandate to PDP that came second in that election. But in all of this, let us watch as a bit of food. But one thing I promise you is that we'll bring you up to speed with development in this regard as it unfolds. But I must say very big thank you for your time. This is Saddam and I'm Mr.